You walk into a coffee shop. The smell of roasted beans hits you. Someone laughs at a corner table, and suddenly your entire body freezes. You've been here before. You've lived this exact moment, but you know for a fact that you haven't. 70% of people experience déjà vu at least once in their lives. But here's what's shocking. Until 2025, scientists had no idea what actually caused it. And what they've discovered changes everything. The French term déjà vu literally means already seen. But that translation barely scratches the surface of what's happening inside your skull during these eerie moments. For decades, people believed déjà vu was evidence of past lives. Others thought it proved parallel universes exist. Some even claimed it was a glitch in the Matrix. All of them were wrong. The real explanation is somehow even more fascinating, and it reveals something profound about how your brain constructs reality itself. Let's start with the leading theory that emerged from research in 2026. It's called the memory mismatch hypothesis. It explains déjà vu as a specific type of brain error. Your brain has two separate systems for processing memories. One creates new memories of what's happening right now. The other retrieves old memories from storage. Normally, these systems work in perfect harmony. But sometimes these wires get crossed. Your retrieval system fires when it shouldn't. It tags a brand new experience as an old memory. And boom, déjà vu. Think of it like accidentally saving a new document over an old file on your computer. The timestamp gets confused. Your brain thinks it's accessing something from the past when it's actually experiencing something for the first time. Researchers at the University of Edinburgh proved this in early 2026 using advanced brain imaging. They could actually see the moment when memory circuits misfired during déjà vu episodes. The scans revealed something incredible. During déjà vu, your hippocampus and your frontal cortex are basically arguing with each other. One says this is new, the other insists it's old, and you're stuck in the middle feeling like you're losing your mind. But here's where it gets even stranger. Déjà vu doesn't just feel like you've been somewhere before. It feels like you already know what's going to happen next. And there's a specific reason for that too. Your brain is constantly making predictions about the immediate future. It's running simulations thousands of times per second. What will happen if I step forward? What sound comes next? What does this person say? These predictions happen unconsciously. You never notice them, unless something goes wrong. And during déjà vu, something absolutely goes wrong. Your prediction system accidentally gets ahead of your conscious awareness. It processes the scene a fraction of a second before you consciously perceive it. Then when you do become aware, it feels like you already knew what would happen. You didn't predict the future. Your brain just processed the present twice. But because it happens so fast, it creates this impossible sensation of knowing something before it occurred. A study published in July 2026 found that déjà vu episodes last an average of 10 to 30 seconds. That's how long it takes for your brain to resolve the conflict and get back on track. But the longer a déjà vu episode lasts, the more unsettling it becomes. Because now you're not just confused. You're watching your brain fail in real time, and that triggers anxiety. This brings us to another theory that works alongside the memory mismatch. It's called dual processing, and explains why déjà vu feels so physically strange. Information enters your brain through multiple pathways simultaneously. Visual data comes through your eyes, sounds through your ears. All of it converges in your cortex where it gets assembled into conscious experience. Normally, all these streams arrive at the same moment. They sync up perfectly, but during déjà vu, one stream gets delayed, maybe by just milliseconds, but it's enough. Your brain processes the first stream as a new experience. Then the delayed stream arrives. And instead of recognizing it as the same information arriving late, your brain mistakes it for a memory. It's like hearing an echo and thinking someone else said the same thing you just said. The information is identical, but the timing is off. And that timing difference creates the illusion of repetition. Neuroscientists can now trigger artificial déjà vu in laboratory settings by manipulating these timing delays. They use transcranial magnetic stimulation to slightly desynchronize brain regions. Participants report the exact same eerie sensation. I've been here before. I know what happens next. Except they're sitting in a sterile lab they've never visited. Their brain created false familiarity out of thin air. This proves déjà vu isn't mystical or supernatural. It's a predictable glitch in neural processing. But that raises an interesting question. Why do some people experience it constantly while others almost never do? Turns out, several factors make you more prone to déjà vu, and they reveal a lot about how your individual brain works. First factor, age. Young people between 15 and 25 experience déjà vu far more often than older adults. Your brain's neuroplasticity peaks during these years. More plasticity means more opportunities for wires to cross. Second factor, stress and fatigue. When you're exhausted or anxious, your brain's timing mechanisms get sloppy. Those millisecond delays happen more frequently. So déjà vu spikes during finals week or work crunch time. Third factor, travel to new places. This seems counterintuitive. Wouldn't familiarity trigger déjà vu? Actually, it's the opposite. Novel environments overload your pattern recognition systems. And overload causes misfires. Fourth factor, certain medications, especially those affecting dopamine or serotonin. These neurotransmitters regulate memory formation and retrieval. Alter their levels, and you alter how memories get tagged. But here's what's really fascinating. People with higher creativity scores and stronger imagination report more frequent déjà vu. Their brains make more associative connections. More connections mean more chances for crossed wires. So if you experience déjà vu often, it might actually indicate a highly active, creative brain. Not something wrong with you. Something interesting about how you process reality. However, there's a threshold where frequent déjà vu becomes concerning. And we need to talk about that. Occasional déjà vu is completely normal. Even weekly episodes aren't unusual. But multiple episodes per day can signal temporal lobe abnormalities. Specifically, it can be an early warning sign of certain types of epilepsy. Temporal lobe epilepsy often announces itself through intense, prolonged déjà vu episodes. We're talking minutes, not seconds, along with other symptoms like strange smells, emotional surges, or confusion. There's also a rare condition called chronic déjà vu. First documented in 2025, patients feel like they're permanently stuck reliving the same moments over and over. It's psychological torture. One patient described it as being trapped in a loop where nothing ever feels new. Every conversation, every meal, every experience registers as a repetition. Imagine never experiencing anything for the first time. The good news? Chronic déjà vu is extraordinarily rare. Fewer than 100 documented cases worldwide, and it's treatable with targeted therapy and medication that regulates memory processing. For the vast majority of us, déjà vu is just a harmless quirk, a momentary hiccup in the most complex information processing system in the known universe. Your 3-pound brain. And maybe that's the most fascinating part. Déjà vu reminds us that our perception of reality isn't perfect. It's constructed on the fly by biological machinery that sometimes makes mistakes. And that's okay. If this video blew your mind, smash that like button and subscribe to the Human Mind Daily. We break down the fascinating science behind everyday psychological experiences. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. So next time you experience déjà vu, don't panic. Don't assume it's supernatural. Just recognize it for what it is. Your brilliant, complex, occasionally glitchy brain doing its best to make sense of reality in real time. And remember, that eerie feeling of familiarity isn't a message from the universe. It's a message from yourself, from the incredible neural architecture that makes you who you are.